Welcome everyone to episode 429. She's still flexing of the Daily Mother Swole. I am your host, Papa Swoleo, and I am here with name
Lee Conley.
And we are at Athletic Factory?
Workout Factory.
Workout Factory. I'm teasing. It's a joke. It's a joke. For episode 429, I am in. Are we still in Parma?
Yes.
We're in Parma, Ohio. So first off, if you're in Parma, Ohio, you have to check out Workout Factory, 24-hour gym. We'll get into that in a second, but every day, if you're joining me live for the first time, every day live at 12 noon East time, right here on the Fizzle Book. You can catch every episode on YouTube and also on SoundCloud and iTunes. Gaines is old as time. She's got her Workout Factory shirt on. We are ready to go to get yoked like it ain't no joke for episode 429. Is this the most muscular podcast in the realm? Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. Do it for me. I just love it. I love it. I love her already. BFFs. So first off, tell me or tell Swolenormous Nation a little bit about yourself, how you got into fitness to begin with, and then we'll move on to the gym because I love this place. I've been here for about, you all know I've been here for about like a few days, and I trained here once already. I can't wait to get a pump on a little bit. So tell them where you came from, like in terms of your fitness, just your background.
So most of my life, 20-some years, I've been a runner. Got into some bodybuilding.
Running.
Yes, running, cardio. Everybody hates cardio. My dad was a lifter, and I followed him.
Like powerlifting, or?
In our basement, not competitive, nothing. He was a
Nice,
big dude, and
nice,
that's where my new
nice.
logo is coming from. His picture.
Is that like the caricature? Like
yeah,
the
yeah,
oh,
that's my
sweet,
dad and
sweet.
me.
I'll
Yeah.
have to take a snap of that later.
Yeah, definitely.
So when did you get involved with it? Did you get involved with like when you were little? Did you like
Young.
lift with dad kind of thing?
Yeah, young, and then I used to run in the spring and summer and work out in the fall with some weights and go back to running, and then I started to test out some competing. Did some competing for 4 years.
So were you in figure? Were you,
Yes.
What kind of, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
figure.
how'd that go? I've never
Goes well.
competed, and I get a lot of people saying, you know,
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
Papa Swoleo compete in this, and I don't know, I just never wanted to take it to that level. I never wanted to take it to where I had to train, I had to eat this. Like if I want a beer,
yeah.
I want a fucking beer. If I want to eat Sour Patch Kids, I want to eat Sour Patch Kids. Like if I want to train hard and eat right, I want to do that. But I don't know, what change is from when you're doing it recreationally to when you take it to like a competitive level?
Oh, you're eating. All
Like,
diet.
But it's like,
Diet,
but how do you stay on it?
strict.
Because a lot of people have trouble sticking.
Oh, it's hard. It's very hard.
They're sticking to just like normal. Like,
Yes.
you know, normal, like I want to lose a little weight, I want to look good, but let alone like that, it's like you can't eat anything bad.
Right, it's in your mind. You gotta have a will and a mind.
It's in your
Strong
mind. And we always talk about mind here on the Daily Swole. Okay, so it's mindset, and I always like to come back to systems. And I want
Okay.
your opinion on that because we talk a lot about goal setting. I've done episodes on goal setting. I've done episodes on how to set proper goals, and you've heard of like, you know, specific, attainable, like the SMART goal setting. You've probably
Yes.
heard like that acronym, right? But it's not just SMART goals or goal setting. A lot of times that can be faulty. I like to push systems, like executing on getting to the gym, period. Executing on eating certain foods, period. Don't worry about 10 pounds of weight loss. Don't
Right.
worry about, gaining 5 pounds of muscle. Because if you're executing on the daily activities, like that's gonna come, like eventually. Like, what are your thoughts on
So that's
where you
what
keep
I
your
did.
focus?
I
Right.
executed my running. I did that.
Right.
And then I executed going to the gym at certain times. Started getting.
But you just did it.
You just do it.
And how many times? And I don't know if you saw that video where I said motivation is bullshit. Like I'm not a fan of the word motivation.
Okay.
I use it because it's just vernacular, like everyone uses. But I like to talk about discipline and knowing your
Yes.
purpose and your reason, because motivation feels like, oh, I feel great today, and then
I'll go to the gym. And
Exact-
I'm not motivated, so
exactly.
I'm not gonna go.
So how many times would you say, as a percentage, when you're competing or now, do you not really want to work out but you do?
Quite a bit.
I always tell people like maybe 50, like people.
Down to earth, yeah, quite a bit.
People ask me
Yeah.
like maybe like what, 20%? Like no, maybe like 60 or
Yeah.
70%. Like you don't want to do it, but you
Yeah,
just do
like
it.
I was up late last night. Didn't want to get up and lift. Did it anyway.
Didn't want to come on the Daily Swole. Almost
little
canceled.
nervous.
Almost canceled. Almost canceled on Papa Swoleo. But we're here. We made it. So you were competing. How long ago was that? Like what was that when you first started getting into fitness?
4 years ago. Well, 5 years ago, I took this year off
Okay.
due to the gym. You know,
Okay.
I want to get this down.
All right, now we did an episode the other day about behind the fitness industry, talking about personal training, the hour splits, you know, making a career out of training. But what we didn't discuss was owning a gym. What motivated you? See, I use that word. What inspired you to, I don't know, to jump on this place? I mean, it's a great spot. Maybe at the end, before I sign off, we'll walk it through, give a little
All right,
tour.
awesome.
We'll walk it through, and you can explain or whatever on the way. But what got you into being from the ownership
love,
standpoint?
people started coming to me with questions when I was competing. They've always come to me with questions about running. I love motivating or whatever.
I know.
you
Motivation's
never-
bullshit. No, just keep
But
on.
I love to see people get on board with fitness and health.
Right.
I mean, our bodies is the only thing that we can control in life. That's it.
Did you see that video?
No.
Oh, okay, the Fitness is Life video.
Oh,
That's, dude, 2 peas in the pod right here. That's exactly what. Oh, fitness is life, not a
Yep.
lifestyle.
That's all right.
So people are
That's
coming
right.
to you. They're asking questions.
So, yeah, I
and you're
started
like,
getting interested. I'm like, I think I can do this. I want to do this, and I'm just one of those people that if I get something in my mind, I'm just going to go do it.
So just speed, you just act.
I just did it. I
love it.
searched for about a year, and
love it.
I toured this, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is not what I wanted. I wanted a more hardcore bodybuilding gym.
Right.
Came back for another tour a couple months later. I'm like, oh no, this is it.
And it just seemed right.
It just seemed right.
Was it because you went other places and saw other places, and in comparison,
it took
just
some time
wasn't.
to think about it. It was a big purchase and a big
It
area.
is.
I'm a
big-
country girl, so up here seems a little scary
Where'd
to
you
me.
grow up?
Ravenna, Ohio, but I live in Ritztown, which is right next door.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So you're close. This is maybe we should get into that now. This is and what I think I don't know if it's getting more popular, but there's some big chains like 24-hour fitness.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see more 24-hour gyms pop up, and I love how you have the keyless entry.
Yes.
Because I don't know if everyone that's watching has a gym like this accessible, and they might not know how a 24-hour gym works. So do people work here 24 hours a day?
No.
How's that?
No, you
what's
get
that
a key
dynamic?
fob, you come in and out as you please.
So you
I have
scan
people
it-
that
you scan
work
at the front
night
door?
shifts that work afternoons. Maybe they're waiting for somebody to work out. Maybe they're waiting for a babysitter or their husband
Right.
to come home. It gives you the freedom to come at any time. There's no excuses there.
I was just gonna say it eliminates
Yes.
the gym closed at 11, I get off at 6,
Yeah, I'll
the
be
kids
too
are in bed at
tired.
10, and then by the time 10:30 comes around, but now that eliminates,
That excuse is gone.
and I like the idea of having a membership to a 24-hour gym. You don't have to worry about, because a lot of times I'll plan my day on the weekends, on a Sunday, the gym might close where I'm at, maybe 6 or 8
Yeah.
o'clock, or
I
on
had a gym
Friday.
like that. It was
Right. So
awful.
then you say, okay, I have to do this, but I have to go to the gym by 4 because I want an hour and a half to do X, Y, and Z. But
Right.
here you're just I feel like working out. Let's go.
Right.
Fucking love it. I'm thinking about those shakes. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's do this right now. Anything you want to add? Anything you want to add to, tell people a little about where you're located before we walk around?
We are located on Ridge Road in Parma.
Parma,
Ridge and
Ohio.
Pearl.
Love this place.
Yep, right on the front street here. You can see us. Come in and see me. We'll hook you up.
Very cool. And what I'll do is I'll put in the post description, I'll put a link, I'll put the phone number, whatever you
Awesome.
want
Thank
for the site. So if you're in Parma, Ohio, you're in the area, you're passing through, definitely want to check out this place. Workout Factory.
24/7.
I always get confused with the names because it's workout, it's athletic. There's so many gyms I'm going to. But Workout Factory 24/7. Let's give
It's
a little.
the factory where we built the body. There you go.
That's where these are made.
That's where these are made.
Oh my God, is that? All right, I'm a little bit. All right, cut. No, I'm kidding. So what we're gonna do right now, let's actually walk this around.
Great.
And do a little tour if you want to talk. If I want to talk,
Sure.
we'll just go through. So I'll flip the camera around, and let's just kind of. You're gonna come with the whole. You're gonna come with the gang. Let me flip this.
Okay.
All right, so let's. You know what? Maybe we should go outside and walk in, get the whole experience.
Yeah.
Feel like we're. All right, so you're gonna follow Papa Swole, yeah. Oh, ho! They're looking for the guns. Gotta hide them. All right, so here we are. Let's see. Camera up. I gotta flip the. Now everyone's seeing backwards. Horizontal flip. There we go. All right, fam. Workout Factory 24/7. There's the number. I'll put that in the description. Under new management. Under the real management. Get yoked. Here we go. Let's go in. Ta-da. So here's the key fob. Blink. And I'm inside. Totally cool. So we have power racks. The power racks. Got some awesome machines that most of you probably never seen before. And what I like about this place is actually the mix between newer equipment and classic equipment. They have like a grip. Like you don't see this. You don't see, you don't see them in like big chain gyms like LA Fitness, place like that. That's a grip strength machine. If anyone doesn't know what that is, crossovers. So you have the entire. Got a little box here. There's actually a class going on back there. So free weights. Got some cardio machines for you junkies. If you're one of those weird runners and stuff like that. So got all the free weights, got the benches.
I'll race you after this.
Yeah, as you can see right here, they're doing a concealed weapons course. So they do awesome cool stuff like that. Do you have group classes here? Do you do like,
we do not.
Kind of like group training maybe if someone wants to do like...
We do have training,
okay,
one.
Cool. Alright, so really, and you know what's great about this? And I think, do you have a license for those guns? Just in closing, what I like about smaller gyms, and obviously I would consider this a smaller gym, and you'd probably agree.
Yes.
What I like about them is that, especially if you're lifting weights, when you're going from one piece of equipment to the next, and you want to do supersets, like these big gyms, I know like they kind of look good on the outside, but then when you're in there, you can't like bring the dumbbells. You're not gonna bring them like 10,000 square feet away.
Or the machines are totally far apart.
Exactly. So like when things are close or like relatively like in. You can just go back and forth, like no muss, no fuss. Like I don't need to walk. I'm not here to do cardio.
Right.
I'm here to get swole.
We found that out.
Yeah, we know that. We know Papa Swole hates cardio. So check out Workout Factory in Parma, Ohio. Leo is so wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, such a wonderful. Meeting people everywhere. Got a little photographers. There's Jed back there. And we're all.
There you go.
Everyone together. Everyone else is like weird. I don't know if you lost members or just gained members. We'll have to see about that.
I'll let you know.
Well, thank you everyone for joining me for episode 429 of the Daily Swole, the most muscular podcast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex. Our biceps. Thank you for joining me. 12 noon every day on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes. Check out Workout Factory, Parma, Ohio. Details will be in the description. Peace, McGee's, deuce, Magoose. Later.